certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. Another miss by Maxey.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Brown. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Brown finds Tatum. Off target with his 3.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Outside Tatum. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Philadelphia. White looking around. Tatum, that's for 2. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside for George. Driving to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Here's Maxey following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Embiid. And here's Martin, guarded by Tatum. Maxey with it, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Boston grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Tatum finds Brown. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Brown, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. George with the screen on Porzingis. Maxey against Holiday. Maxey into the lane. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Right side Holiday. And another miss by Boston.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Over to the wing, to the paint. Martin kicks to Maxey. Here's McCain. That's a 2 from Martin. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Outside for George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by George.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Holiday with the 3. Unable to get that one. Here's McCain. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Martin from outside. It's stolen by Brown. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Celtics trail by 8. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Shoots it up. Outside, White. Pocket 6. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Now White. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's McCain. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Maxey against Holiday. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just blitzing the defense. Holiday gets to the hoop before they're able to stop him.
Pass to McCain. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now, Maxey. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And stolen by White. Tatum dishes to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's stolen by Martin. The three from George. Rebound, Boston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Here's White. And another miss by Boston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Martin's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. George with no one around. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
White the pass to Brown. The kick out to Holiday. To halt the run. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
For the Knicks, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That one tips off noon Eastern.
Two of the best teams in the league.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the 76ers.
You know, on the
Thank you for being with us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space. To operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Paul George, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two. Diving in, count that bucket.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
No good from Yabusele. Celtics trail by 16. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
The three. Maxey, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cornette, guarded by Embiid. Cornette can't get it to go. Here's McCain. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Hauser the pass to Horford. Takes a 3. Here's Springer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. And Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Horford, no luck.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Maxey finds George to the left wing. Embiid inside. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boston ball. Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 21. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Fades and shoots. Rebound Andre Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 21. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Wow. Andre Drummond getting fancy. Firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard while recovering. They get it again. Here's Horford, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Snatched up. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Gordon with it. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Pritchard while recovering. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Over Oubre. Hauser misses. Philadelphia leading by 23 from downtown. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Shireman, defended by Gordon. Pass to Cornette. Here's Shireman over Gordon. Shireman, good.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now Drummond. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. It's stolen by Lowry. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 70. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And it's White missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Fires the three. And it's White missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Doughton. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's White on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Little turnaround. White with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Here's Brown. They get it back. Tatum. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The wide open look here for Holiday. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Martin. Here's Doughton. White covering. Three-pointer. Martin. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Holiday. There's Brown with the three. And the three ball is good.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now here is Martin. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Pass to Bona. Back to Martin. Got a piece of it. Jackson passes to Doughton. Three-pointer. Martin sinks the triple. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's stolen by White, and Tatum launches it from deep. And another miss by Boston. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Launches it from deep. Boston again missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Jackson from long range. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Holiday kicks to White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Derek White.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
You know, Clark, the days of until the coach's challenge here comes into play.
Third team foul. It's a line for the 76ers.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And Brown drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Launches from deep. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. In transition, here they come! White can't hit. Antetokounmpo against White. They get it again. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. White against Jackson. White can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Holiday. From deep three-point land. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Holiday.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
White missing again.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
Now here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Antetokounmpo up top. Hounded by Tatum. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Off the mark there with a three.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Brown can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. For three, here's Lillard on target from range.
Yeah, those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of the season, gets more and more consistent with.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Lets the three fly. Again, Brown missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Lillard with the bucket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Now here's Brown over Middleton. Again, the miss by Boston.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Holiday against Lillard. Over Holiday. A shot by Lillard, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boston trailing. Pass to Porzingis. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Back to Holiday. Here's White. Nice spin off the left rim and in. White's got 5 points. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Lopez in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Brown. 17 points in his last outing. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Middleton against Brown. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
No doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Now here's Tatum. Still without a bucket. No luck on that one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jackson, pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Jackson against White. Doubled by Jackson. Clock at 6. Brown can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pritchard's checked in for White. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Holiday. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton passes to Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Heat, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Prince is checked in for Lopez. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again. Jackson has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To win the cold spell. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The three from Prince. That shot off. Nice D from Tatum. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pritchard, the pass to Holiday from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Lillard outside. Let's go with a 3. Yes, sir! You can count on Dave from deep.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Brown. Fades away. Drains the triple. Brown's got 9.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And stolen by Middleton. Lillard left side. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Here's Pritchard. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. It'll count. The shot misses. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them.
Thanks for joining us. Time.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Springer in at shooting guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Middleton with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Middleton. And stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Porzingis, big stride. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in, and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Outside Holiday. Horford with it, and Lopez picks him up. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Jackson, pass to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Ryan, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Cornette's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brown.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Here's White. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. These are his first free throws of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Connaughton. For 3, here's Lillard. Here's Portis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Rebound looked a little too easy for Portis there. Got the big paw up and put it back for the score.
Horford passes to Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And then Portis with the dunk.
Portis can get going at his size. He charged in there and he found himself a look.
Here's Hauser. Got it. And the Celtics lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Lillard. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Celtics in second. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Hauser. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Green. No points yet, and the bucket is good.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
And Green comes to help. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. White on the wing. Back to Pritchard. White on the wing. Here's Pritchard. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Gary Trent.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Peterson, he's checked in for Walsh. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Wright's checked in.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
The 3 from Prince. The shot no good. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Back to Pritchard. Lets it fly. Offensive board. Queta gets the bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
14 feet away. It's hauled in by White. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Johnson, and it's Amude in at the 3 spot. The Bucks trail in transition. Here come the Bucks. Johnson passes to Beauchamp. Here's Amude. 3-pointer. That one is off. Outside White. White coming through.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
And over the last half-decade, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And he...
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Tudose checked in for Boston.
Oh, man, nice jam from Middleton. The veteran swingman understands when to go after dunks like that.
Here's Hauser. Middleton covering. Again, the miss by Boston.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Now, big and bad and reliable. Those are 3 great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And that one's good. Middleton.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. The 3. Pritchard, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. The Celtics with the lead. White on the wing. Here's Hauser, defended by Jackson, and a foul called on the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To tie it up. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Doubled by Middleton. White, the pass to Horford. And he drives in. And Horford takes it all the way to the rack.
And that's why Horford makes the big bucks. But don't they all? He knows how to deliver a huge shot in the clutch. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. And more the team trusts him in those moments.
Here's Horford. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Remains Boston ball.
So it's Boston now. 3-point lead. White with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. JT for 3.
Well, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Oh, a denial.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Green to tie it up. Buries it from 3. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D? There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the wing, right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Pass to Hauser. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Tatum. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, off target! Tatum looking it over. He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center, and it's Holiday in at the 1.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Lillard out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Tatum.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides. In terms of building his body up.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's White. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo is with some arc, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and probably knock one down and 1.
Boston's shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
He drops it from range. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
First team foul.
Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. To end the run, Tatum drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within single digits.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Middleton passes to Lillard. Shoots over Brown. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Brown with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And finished off by Tatum.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
The Bucks leading by 7. And Giannis with the jam.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Lillard against Holiday. Launches it. The shot by Lillard, no good. So it's Boston now.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Middleton passes to Lillard from the wing. And perfection right through the net. And the Bucks lead by 7.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime...
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barrett.
does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the center position.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard with it. Maxey covering. Offensive rebound. Back to Lillard. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Martin. Back to Maxey. To the middle. Outside for Martin. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Now, here's Maxey. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 5 points so far. Pass to Middleton. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
And stolen by Maxey. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Here's George. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey with it. Lillard picks him up. And that one's good. Maxey, 8 points for him.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the three of his own.
Nobody near Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And here's Giannis. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And it's Martin missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Maxey kicks to Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Hold on to those paper planes, everybody. Diplo is in the arena tonight.
And a happy Diplo at that. Out here watching his Sixers in control.
Now here's Lillard. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. The tray. Maxey grabs the miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Martin the pass to Embiid. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's McCain. It's George on the wing, defended by Middleton. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. It'll count. That shot off. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Lillard against Maxey. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Lillard way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the wing right side. Here's McCain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McCain's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. Here's Giannis.
Oh, my goodness, man. Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by George. And they're running. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Pass to McCain for the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
From 10 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet up.
Maxey finds George. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. A floater, and it's good on the layup. 17 points for Tyrese Maxey.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Tudose comes in for Martin. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. 3-pointer, Lowry, rebounded by the Bucks. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now here's Middleton after the miss from Damian Lillard, and it's good, 2 points.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Here's Yabusele. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Yabusele's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now Drummond following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That's good from Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer, Lowry. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He finished. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. Taking a closer look. And that'll do it for half.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Bucks trail. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Out to the wing. Back to Martin. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 5. It's Solomon. It's Antetokounmpo. Middleton against Oubre. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to McCain. There's the try, and he jams it with authority.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second team foul. Substitution for your 76ers.
Here's Yabusele. He has 5. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. Off target from three-point range.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Jackson misses. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Lowry kicks to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo defending. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Giannis drives in, and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in.
And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oh, Antetokounmpo will not be denied on that drive.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 20.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Good. Nice job down low.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. Giannis inside. He's covered by Max. And that one's good by Giannis. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
There's the pick. It's up a 3. Here's Yabusele.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And stolen by Maxey. That's a 2 from Gordon. So fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the layup's good off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Pass to Maxey. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Giannis missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Maxey, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oubre on the wing. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers lead. Maxey looking it over. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid finds Maxey. And he lays it straight in. And now 24 points for Tyrese Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now Maxey. Outside Martin. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He's off on the first.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And he sinks the second.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Good work there as it goes.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Embiid against Giannis. And here's Embiid. Pass to McCain. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And that one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Lillard against Maxey. Pass to McCain. Maxey against Lillard. Another miss by Philadelphia. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 4. Here's Giannis. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Embiid with it. Here's Maxey. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it. David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Jackson, when you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McCain. Tatum with a steal. Brown passes to Holiday. Tipped away.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Maxey with it, guarded now by Holiday, and Maxey the bucket on the assist by George.
And that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
Powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Brown gets the bucket.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Maxey against Holiday, and the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Maxey against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. George, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. 18 feet out. That one.
A slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better.
It's Brown on the wing. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5. Pass to Holiday. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Maxey passes to Martin. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Holiday. Martin with a screen on Holiday. For 3, Maxey. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 4. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Three-pointer Embiid. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Porzingis, and the layup falls.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop him.
Now here's Maxey. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got 10 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Brown draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Excellent D there from Embiid. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Takes the 3, and George gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
That one's good for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's McCain, 15 in his last outing. And Embiid throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Embiid's shot is good.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Brown, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Basket's good. Maxey's got 12 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Martin, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The Sixers lead by 10. Pass to Embiid. Embiid going right at the rim. Puts up a three. Boston with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it. Yeah, look, that's a Drew Holiday special, turning defense into offense.
Here's McCain. Lowry outside. Pass to McCain. Back to Lowry. Here's McCain. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Martin. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brown for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It's going to go on Paul George. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Counted from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Porzingis punishing inside.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Drummond for three. Boston pulls it in. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. A nice shot by Tatum.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Pritchard. Here's Holiday. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And stolen by Brown. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's McCain from downtown. Oh, my. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for your 6th.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. And he hits the first of three. And he can't hit the second. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Here's Lowry. The Celtics making their last shot. 17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Horford covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Five ticks left in the second period. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, up 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
You look at the Celtics, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast. Getting out in the open.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Oubre. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Lowry. The Celtics making a switch here. Pass to Oubre. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Now here's Drummond. The 3 is up. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by Drummond. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game. Celtics trail by 3. Holiday taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Horford. Drummond grabs the miss. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
A shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Horford. Here's Shireman. Pure from 3-point range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in. McCain's got 7 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Tatum. No good with a layup. The Sixers leading. For 3, Maxey. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. White, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Cornet. Embiid covers. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Gordon down low to the left wing. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Martin against Tatum. Back to Martin. Jacks up a 3. They get it back.
Wow!
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Hey, strong move, Tatum. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Cornet passes to White. Over to the left wing. Here's Hauser. Embiid covers. Up top, Tatum. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Cornet. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Martin. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Embiid. Martin, the pass to Maxey. Back to Martin for the lead. 3 seconds left. Embiid. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! Makes at the end of the third. The score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Celtics. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. What hustle in transition from Joel.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Brown inside. George defending. Brown can't hit. The Sixers lead by 5. And Maxey, here we go. And a big-time jam right there.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Here's Porzingis. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Lowry, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Lowry. Count that one.
You gotta love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
Outside, Brown. Horford finds Brown. It's stolen by Oubre. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's White. Nice move. Inside. White gets it to go.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Martin with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Embiid can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside, Brown. Brown downhill. Pass to Pritchard for three. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Out to Lowry. Horford against Martin. That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Horford, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Martin a screen. George passes to Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Tatum against Martin. Another shot. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Just money.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
Jason Tatum, 2 shots. The foul will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Now Maxey. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Maxey against Holiday. He's with Kane nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. For three, Maxey. Rebound, Boston.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
It's stolen by Maxey. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, they didn't make it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And Giannis gets it to go.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Tatum on the wing. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And the rejection by Giannis. Porzingis kicking it over. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you love to see him use his size in the paint.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that. I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Out to White from the arc. Boston again missing.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Fast break, here we go. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Devin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Here's White. He takes it in, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the rejection by Giannis. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound, Milwaukee. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Holiday. The rebound by Middleton.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
The offensive rebound, and to Kumbo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Porzingis passes to White. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Tatum no good. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Heat in Miami. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis against Holiday. Here's Giannis. Misses the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to White. Yep, it counts. 8 points for Derek White.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Giannis.
Jason Taylor, first personal foul, first team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
The kick out to Holiday. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis outside. Looking to get it going. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis clean up the fast break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks trail. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Yeah, Horford checked in for the Celtics. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 3. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin. And really, been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it. What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. You've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Pat, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And stolen by White. Here's Tatum, and there's the drive.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard passes to Horford. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Rebound Boston. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bucks trail by 4. Jackson down low. White covering. From deep. Antetokounmpo. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. White with it. Lillard picks him up. And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Horford double team. Pass to Cornett. With some arc, the rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle, here's Lillard, and he converts the layup. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Out to White. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courts. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in.
Taking a look here now at Boston, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lillard's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Queta, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Peyton Pritchard taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Middleton. A second chance effort. Rebound, Boston.
Ugh, ugly start. The second half, they missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Portis in the post. Another shot. And it's blocked. Brown outside. Good on the bucket. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Here's Shireman. Yep, that one goes. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Prince finds Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Shireman, guarded by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Long arms just poking that one away. Middleton creating a scoring chance.
Here's Shireman. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Jackson dishes to Prince for the tie. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
We talk often about Taurean Prince's range as a shooter. Let's talk about athletically the ability to get in transition and get easy opportunities. Nicely done.
They get the rebound. And Queta gets it to go. Queta's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Lillard. Back to Jackson. Over in the corner, Portis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. Prince with it. Middleton on the wing, takes the three, and that one is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top as they... And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
Hey guys, come on, let's close this quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Pritchard in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hauser. Tatum on the wing. Shot from 12. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Jackson. Lillard surveying the D. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure...
Oh, that was a strong
dunk! Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Middleton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Middleton's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Back to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. Here's Middleton. The shot, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Great job by Tatum in close.
But Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Yes, that goes in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Tatum. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Tatum. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review.
Second team foul. The ruling on the line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Jackson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Porzingis. Green with the rebound.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Whoa, a solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Holiday with the drive. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis outside. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. White with it. Now Green defending. It's good. And 12 points for Derek White.
How about the hands and anticipation defensively by Jaylen Brown? Part of what makes him special.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Goes up again. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Second shot opportunity. And Tatum pulls it down.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Nobody near Lillard. Frames it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kicks it out to Prince. Misses. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little close. Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Now Philadelphia with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nails the baby hook.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Maxey attacking. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Martin. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said, we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Maxey. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Philadelphia, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
3 on the clock. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Here's Maxey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result. And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Out left to the wing. Martin outside. Pass to Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 5. Embiid passes to Maxey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Antetokounmpo with it. Martin picks him up.
Coach is loving the ball.
The 76ers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. For 3, Maxey. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Goes up on the baseline. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
George finds Maxey. Again, Maxey missing. Bucks trail by 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Maxey against Lillard.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. McCain hits the trifecta. McCain's got 9.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Well, offense is the order of the day. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And it's Maxey missing. Bucks trail by 4. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
That one goes in.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Antetokounmpo drives in. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Stolen by Middleton. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, part of what endears Middleton to his teammates, he gets it done at both ends. I mean, this guy shows you active hands on the defensive end, and he can do a lot of good stuff.
Here's McCain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Antetokounmpo up top. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Maxey, that's good. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 20 points.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freez.
Martin with the bucket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Here's Yabusele. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. For three, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Pass to McCain. Launches it from deep. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
3 points.
Embiid's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. And that one drops for him. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Kept alive. Out to Lowry. Here's Yabusele. This one for 3. Rebound by Middleton. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Fast break, Philadelphia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That one's no good. There's Jackson with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
43.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
And now let's... Thanks for joining us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for...
Bye.